Kristie, pow.
Pow!
All right, segment 4. Man, we're getting all the way through this show now. First segment, we did a little shout-out segment to your little...
Sigma Auto.
Sigma Auto, and we talked about Las Vegas Woman. Second segment, of course, we had Chemo the Frog.
It's awesome.
Chemo leads the way, baby. And then in the third segment, we talked about you being single.
Yes.
And it's all kind of like what all my other girlfriends say. They just... Like I said, I'd rather just be by myself with my girlfriends than hang out with some dickhead.
I agree, ladies.
Yeah?
Yes.
But, I talk to the dickheads, too.
I'm sure you do.
And, they have a story.
I'm sure they do.
Because, I don't know. I always, not to keep continuing on the subject or anything, but I always say if I was suddenly single, like if I was not single, I mean, if I wasn't married and I was a single guy, I just don't think I'd have as much of a problem as all these guys are having.
Well, I'm not a believer, the Justin Bieber fan, but there is a lyric in one of his songs, and it says the grass isn't always green where you water it, or the grass isn't always greener on the other side, it's green where you water it. And I think that's the perfect analogy for people who are married. They want to be single, vice versa.
I don't want to be single. I'll just hang with take a right at the light lady who's still trying to say that after 17 years. I'll just stick with my wife. That's fine. But I just, if I was suddenly single, I'd call you up, say, hey, Kristie, let's go to lunch. Let's go to
Hall
dinner.
Pass, that movie Hall Pass?
Yeah, wow. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'd be scared of all that.
It's scary.
It
is scary, but the times have changed, obviously, from when you were dating.
I have to admit, when I was young, it's all about the get.
Mm-hmm.
It was all about the sex and the actual intercourse of it. That was the main objective. Now I'm scared to death of that.
Oh yeah, cooties are real.
I'm like, what happened? What? That seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
And there's so much pressure. I think I'll just go home to the old lady. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bye.
And it's like, here's your hotel key back. I don't have a hotel key. Which has happened. I'm not going to get into that story.
Just saying.
But, we were talking about UFOs.
Oh, yes, we were. What is that? What's that sound?
Do you know what UFO stands for?
Unidentified flying object.
I am shocked. Do you know that? Okay. You know what? And not to go from what would happen if I was a single man to little gray guys flying around. I don't believe in UFOs. That shocks everybody. Which, my kids are like, what? How can you not believe in UFOs?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, same thing. And people get mad.
I don't get mad. You can't get mad at somebody's beliefs. That's yours, and mine is mine.
As long as they don't talk about your dad.
Don't talk about that. I get mad. Then the nose flares.
I remember. Yeah, it was a great night. I wish I had that on video.
I'm so glad you don't.
But anyway, I don't believe in UFOs, and I'll tell you why. First of all, if anybody knows the placement of our solar system in the universe, it is on the very edge of the Milky Way. I mean, it's on the edge. I mean, we are like Rochford, South Dakota when it comes to where we're at and compared to where the Milky Way is. And I just can't imagine these aliens coming all the way out to the edge of the galaxy to visit us, and then, don't let them know we're here.
Surprise! Just kidding.
We can't let them know that we're here because we've traveled from, some other universe. Not even our universe, some other universe. And they came here for what?
Just to mess with you.
Just to mess with me. So I just don't believe in it.
I do. I
don't believe. And do I think there's maybe life on other planets? Maybe. Because, I watched a show. I'm serious, Kristie. I watched a show. I watched this show. And the scientists said that in the whole universe, a planet just like Earth, that far away from the sun, tilted, goes with water, air, oxygen, just like us, there might be 10 in the whole universe. So the chances of those 10 having people like us on them, I just don't believe it.
Not at all.
And I'm not a spiritual guy. I mean, I'm a spiritual guy, but I'm not one of these guys that go to church 50,000 times a week and say that the earth's only 2,000 years old and Jesus was number one.
We've got a rebel, guys. Come get him.
Yeah, I know. You know, I'm a spiritual guy, and I like all that stuff. But you know,
Not the aliens, huh?
well, you know, I just figured when the third person on the planet killed the fourth person on the planet, it's like, we're not doing so hot.
Yeah. I like space. I think it's
I love space.
I think it's amazing.
It's amazing. I look up in the sky and I think, you know, the light from that star could literally, that star could be gone.
Gone.
But the light is just getting here.
Yeah.
And we're looking at it, but it could be gone. And the whole idea of space and time and all that stuff, it just amazes me.
It's amazing. Well, that's why I started taking photos about 2 years ago, and it's called Head in the Clouds. KLOUDZ. But,
Okay, give it a plug.
Yeah,
your
but
own
it's it's beautiful though. It's something way bigger than us, and to hear these stories, just I'm curious.
I think there is something bigger than us. I do think there's something out there that explains everything, and we just don't get it yet.
Yeah.
But I just don't know about little green men flying around in spaceships.
What about blue?
Blue
What if
men,
they're blue?
Little grayish guys with no penises. I mean, I just don't see it.
Right.
So I know that's so uncool, especially to my kids. My kids are like, "How can you not believe in UFOs, man? You know, because you think we're the only people in the whole universe." No, but I just don't think they come here. You know, I just don't think it's worth the makeup.
And everybody is crazy, huh?
I think
Do your
they're bad
impression
person-
about the highway, the abduction.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing, right? It's always, I was abducted. It's 3 o'clock in the morning on County Road 560 in Alabama. You know, and they took my wife and made her pregnant or something.
And they brought her back.
And brought her back.
Just keep her.
I was abducted. You know, you're bat crazy. You know,
That's the bad crazy.
as I said, they flew all the way from wherever they came from, so no one sees them.
And takes the good ones, it seems.
You know? And yeah, and that's another thing. The chicks are never hot. You ever notice that? The chicks that are abducted, they're never hot. You know, I would think you fly
Right to Hollywood.
Yeah, you go right into Hollywood and just yank out the hottest chick in town. No. We're going to find some gal
Podunk town.
You know, who, you know, is about 3 bricks shy of a load. And we're going to abduct her. And we're going to shoot big, long shots into her belly. You know, because, oh, my God, you know, we're aliens, so we don't have machines. We still got to put needles into people.
That'd be cool to go up through the beam, though, like, ah. Yeah. That seems fun.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I do. I don't know.
Bigfoot?
I don't believe in the. I think that there's the animal. I forget what they call it. The Sasquatch. There's a few other names for them, but I do believe that there is something to that effect of that kind of species. Yeah.
You know, here's the deal. We only got a minute 40 left. Hey, here where it's just like mysteries, unknown.
Maybe
mysteries.
this is why I'm single.
Maybe it is. You spew this out of an Irish bar. They're nuts. You know, in the 70s, I believe there was a Bigfoot. Because it was before all this modern technology.
Yeah,
okay, it was in the 70s, so, you know...
Do you know about the guy that filmed that, though?
Yeah, they had cameras, and the cameras had film in it, and, you know, oh, my God, my camera, oh, he's gone. But now, oh, my God. I mean, there's just infrared, there's heat-seeking stuff. I mean, you can just fly, and they haven't found one yet.
There's a lot of space that we can't get to, though, as well, so...
And I do admit there's a lot of people from all over the planet, all over the country, they don't know each other, and they all say the same thing. So that gives rise to, like, well, there might be something, but you know what? I just can't imagine an 8-foot, 9-foot animal walking around the planet, and for some reason...
No, nobody's got him. Nobody's
there.
there.
Okay. I can take a picture of Kristie, you know, anytime I want, but I can't get a Bigfoot picture.
I don't know. There's an ish. There's a something ish.
Say
We'll just
goodbye,
put that.
Kristie.
Bye, Kristie.
Danny Vegas Live. We'll be back next week with Jody Rocco. Thank you
Bye.
for being on the show. Thank you for joining. I love it. I'll see you next week. WCOBM. If you want your own show, Bruce Garrett. Bruce at WCOBM.com. Come be a rock star with me. Believe it or not, you don't buy for any drinks once you're a rock star. We'll be back. Hey.
Bye, Danny.